sad to see them parked here with no home. It reminds me of... I'd rather not think about it. Do you remember the axiom? An entity of lesser size is always easier to manipulate than the sum of its parts. What I'm trying to say is, well, maybe, yeah, when talking to each little group, maybe you could...
What the hell are you doing? Get back to work. You're putting a lot of lives at risk.
They will die beneath the eye of Father Sun if they go up to repair the roof. The man knows this, but does not care about them.
Maybe you're too dumb to put it together. So let me spell it out for you, mutant. The roof needs to be fixed. By your kind. Now. We don't care how many of you die doing it either. You don't want to go up and repair the roof? Fine. Your choice. We'll just send your children and your elderly. All those too weak to rebel with you. Then, we'll execute you. You'll all die anyway, and without even doing any good. That what you want?
The man would send our children. The man is... They will go back to work. Leave our children be.
What's the problem? Why aren't you working?
Their kind work like one. If one is hurt, they all cannot work. And now they have one who is wounded, so they are all helpless. But the men do not want to help the wounded. They just want him back on the roof.
Where's your hurt friend? I may be able to help him.
With basic medical equipment, we could cure this creature without a problem, Zachariah. Unfortunately, no amount of healing can fix his mutation.
Let's go. You can't just sit around while the city's exposed. Get back to work.
They would, but their tools are too damaged to work. With bad tools, they will be in the eye of Father Sun longer and die quicker.
Let me see your tools. Maybe I can fix them.
If the tools are made better, they can and will fix the roof.
This fucking supervisor. Not providing the right tools because his workers are mutants? It's our lives that are at stake here. My entire family's in the slums.
What does the man want?
Just to talk to you. You need to go back to work.
No, they will not. They will not die to go repair roofs broken by men. Men must find another way to fix it.
Listen, I know it's dangerous work, and the odds are pretty high that some of you may die doing it. But if you don't, the whole city will suffer, and all of you in the pen will die. Not just a few. I know it's an enormous sacrifice to ask, but it's for the greater good.
If the man tells them the truth, they have no choice. They will go back to work to save the many. They wish the man would protect the city better in the future, so these sacrifices never have to happen again.
Believe me, we're gonna try our best.
The man must think about those going to die for him. Not forget what he asked of them. What they did. But now, they must go back to work.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Let's go. You can't...
They would, but...
I'm not here for excuses. You had enough convincing? Ready to work again now?
Yes, they will go back to work with their bad tools, which will make their work slower and deaths quicker.
Here, your friend's as good as new. Back to normal.
Thank you. The man was very nice. They will go back to work now, and if they survive, will not forget what the man did for them.
Oh, great. You're back. What do you want?
I managed to stop the rebellion. The mutants should resume work soon.
Well, there's a bit of good news. Sure it wouldn't have ended...
Hello, Beg.
Oh, hello! Man, have orders for Beg?
I'm sorry, Beg. I gave your stone to your mother, but she died. I believe that she committed suicide because the police were about to arrest her. She put the stone in her mouth and died.
Mother? Mother dead? No!
I'm really sorry. I didn't think that she would do such a thing.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Mutants are back to work, Captain.
Well done, Lieutenant. Now go see Ryan and get...
Hi.
Lieutenant!
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Need a key to open this door. Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
I heard you...
Why's that?
With that said, anything having to do with crime is my concern. Maybe you will remember the next time before you stick your fingers in my pies. Now tell me, what do you want?
I gotta go.
Then go.
I think I'm supposed to be giving you something.
Well, that's discreet. What the hell made Anton send a damn Technomancer?
Guess he thought I was the most qualified to deliver your merchandise.
Fair enough. Thanks for the delivery. I'd started losing hope. That said, we keep doing business. I'd prefer you use our little code going forward.
What code's that?
Guess I'm a teacher now, too. You come up, ask me if I'm a painter. I say yes. You tell me you have my pigment delivery, that's it. Ain't pretty, but it suits our needs.
Sure, whatever you say.
A pleasure as always, Zack llNeonblackll. I hope my sarcasm wasn't too subtle for you to catch.
Goods have been delivered.
I love a bearer of good news. Don't forget to collect your pay. One well earned. Got another mission. Appears there's a new purveyor of narcotics. Just popped up like a new star, with a brand new drug to sell us. One I've never even heard of. And not that I'm not the trusting type, but, well, I'm not the trusting type. So I'd like you to find her. Get a sample of her new little candy, don't care how, have it tested, and it wouldn't hurt if you found out a little more about her along the way.
Looks like I've got myself a date. I gotta go.
Then go.
You the one looking to sell supply?
Maybe. You don't look like the kind of fella Anton sent on an errand.
Don't jump the gun, lady. He's looking for a sample.
Do I look like a charity to you? Either pay up or fuck off, we clear?
I know you're new to this game, so let me explain things to you. This is pretty common practice, especially when it's for Anton. He doesn't buy anything he doesn't know personally. Otherwise, how's he gonna know you're not trying to pawn rat poison off on him? It's just a sample.
Fuck. Sure, fine. But if this is some sort of scam or trap, I'll let everyone in town know, and your little side jobs for Anton will be history.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Hi.
Lieutenant.
Found this little sample while out on patrol.
I don't know. Let me take a look. Ah, hell. Remember that crap that was given to the soldiers? Guess it's now got street value. Don't know how it got out, but if it's not I don't know if it's a combat drug. Don't know if it makes you go nuts or not, but it's a drug. I know that much. So your client, you can lock him up no matter what.
I'm on it. Hey there. Word is there's a new girl on the streets trying to push some new drug. And
Yeah, funny how word gets around like that. I don't know, man. Heard some things, seen some things. And to be honest with you, the whole deal seems... And you know, not that I want to get involved in rumors that are going to bite me in the ass later on, but I got clients with certain rebel leanings that think she's ASC. Now, I can't say... So if I was you, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd watch my back getting involved in that potential clusterfuck. Pleasure as always, Zach Roguemancer. I hope my sarcasm wasn't too subtle for you to catch.
I've got a little update on that mission you gave me.
I'm on pins and needles.
So I couldn't find out who the woman wanting to sell them to you was, but I managed to get a sample of the drug tested. Its effects hit the user in a blink, drives him stark raving mad. Why anyone would take it or sell it, I don't have a damn clue. But I guess that's more up to you than me.
And that's why I'm good at my job. My instincts, they're rarely wrong, told me that woman's deal stunk from a mile away. Find her. Make sure I'm the last one she tries to make a deal with, before that shit hits the streets.
I'm on it. I gotta go.
Then go.
So?
It's too risky. Not gonna happen.
I ain't one to let myself be pushed around, Mancer.
pleasure as always, Zack Roguemancer.
I've got a little update on that mission.
I'm on pins and needles.
The little entrepreneurial drug lord sold her last...
So much for the entrepreneurial spirit. But I'm sure this is best for all. Never have been a fan of the drugs.
I gotta go.
Then go.
Hello there.
Good luck. And watch out!
Hello there. Ready for a fight?
Good luck. And watch out!
Hello there. Ready for a fight? A challenge?
Good luck. And watch out!
Hello there. Ready for a fight? A challenge?
Unlock. And watch out! Missiles
That a boy! Damn! Hey there, new blood.
I'm looking for a man named Derek Labor.
Guess you've earned a bit of honesty from me. Poor Derek. Poor Derek. There were two fellas after him. More likely that they did him in.
Where can I find the guys?
They're Vori, Mancer. So I'm guessing you can find them hanging around Anton Rogue's warehouse. But I didn't.
I'll keep you safe. Thanks for that. Word is, you're the guy who paid to kill Derek Labor.
Fuck you! Who the hell you think you are coming in here like this, prick? How about we...
Yeah!
the ones who shot Derek.
And who sent you to do it?
Shit, it was that fucking guard who watches over the fights. He wanted Derek gone. I don't know why, so don't ask. I just took what he paid, and I did...
Yeah, alright. An honest... I have 2 witnesses telling me you're...
Shit. Why did I do it? You know how much that little bitch cost me in serum? But no. He decided he needed to follow the rules. Being a pathetic laborer who started winning fights swelled his head. A little arrogance goes a long way in the arena. You get hurt outside of it, though, he was supposed to lose. He didn't. That hurt me. So, I made an example of him to other fighters who think they can think for themselves, too.
You're under arrest for the murder of Derek.
Yeah, sure. You and...
Miss,
No.
I arrested the man responsible.
Thank you, officer.
You, a Technomancer, right? Get the hell out of here. You surge around here, you're gonna fuck up my baby for good.
Just like you don't spontaneously combust, we don't spontaneously surge. Is that you on the poster?
Yeah, name's Amelia Reacher. We're discoverers one and all, like father, like daughter. Why? What's it to you?
Well, me and my men need to get to a site on one of Aurora's shadow paths. Heard you'd make that happen.
Wish they gave me a heads up a Mancer was coming along. But orders are orders. I can take you whenever you're ready. First rover trip?
Yeah, first time this far from Ophir.
Nice! How's it feel?
Exciting, I guess. A little terrifying to go this far without having the protection of a shadow path, but Life's about the adventure, isn't it?
Took the words out of my mouth. That's why I love my job so much. Life's too damn short to play it safe.
You guys doing okay? Nervous about the fights we're gonna face?
The fights? What fights? I did not leave my home and laboratory to foray into battle, child. Did someone tell me this? Because I don't recall being...
We needed a doctor with us, Scott.
Yes, I understand. I do. But fighting it's dangerous. People get hurt, and I guess that's why... I mean, of course, I will care for you. But no fighting means no wounds to you.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, it scares me. How big's the fight we're looking at?
Aurora's troops and Technomancers. We'll have to be tactical about it. Hit them in small groups, since there's not a lot of us. But we stick to that plan, and we should be fine.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure once we get there and we get to doing and not just thinking, I'll be fine. It's the thinking that wreaks havoc on me. This ain't my first rodeo, Lieutenant. Being on a rover's pretty neat and all, but still, no different from past missions. Hit an enemy, get hit back. Find ourselves down deep in Shit Creek and then wait for backup. In other words, it always goes tits up. But when you've been in the bad long enough, you get used to it.
Did you just call my baby pretty neat? That's it? Pretty neat?
I didn't mean... It's swell. Real swell.
Holy shit. I think you guys plucked this fucker from the farm before he was right.
It's huge. Really just shows how big a scale Aurora thinks on. Alright, let's focus on finding the tunnel entrance. Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Those structures look colonial. Dome's gotta be close.
You sure this is the right way? These structures are really weird. Maybe the guys from Aurora uncovered something crazy. The way guys from Aurora build something like this.
I'm almost sure this
A Technomancer from Abundance. And I heard you were all nearly extinct. What are you doing here? What do you want?
I want to come in, and you're gonna help me.
No, I don't think I am. A Technomancer from Abundance?
I want to...
No, Stop! I'll help you!
I told you you would. Don't know why you didn't believe.
Here I come.
Dome's in amazing condition, though I doubt Aurora's been taking care of it. I wonder where the relic the merchants talked about is, or even how they found out about it. Well, looks like we found the relic. Doesn't look like much, but the style of writing looks... You able to decipher it? What is it? It even real?
We haven't been able to decipher it yet, but yes, no doubt it's real. Not sure if I can tell you anything else about it. I don't know what you're planning to do with it, and I don't want to offend you by talking about sacred matters, but you know some knowledge should only stay among Technomancers, right? So be careful, please.
I know what I'm doing.
What's this thingamajig? We came all the way here to find this old thing? I have a feeling that we wasted our time. The captain will really love this.
How could we have known? I'll take a closer look, see whether or not it's important.
Sounds like some fishy Technomancer business again.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level. There's a ton of different chemicals. They must have been using them to make Guess it would work for me too. One charge, just gotta be careful. But with the detonator and explosives, I should be able to set it off remotely.
You really believe that they'll have left enough to blow?
I need some materials if I'm gonna collapse this tunnel.
The man must have mercy. They will die if he does.
What's going on?
The Aurora men locked them up to dig. But the tunnels have killed many. They know they are only beasts, but if the man frees them, they will not help the Aurora men dig, and they will run away. They will not die.
Here's your way out. I don't know where you're going.
They will never forget the hammer.
I need some explosives to trigger a chain reaction. everything I need to shut this access point down for good. All set. Just need to get back to the rover before setting it all off. Tunnel's gone. Aurora's got no way into Ophir anymore. Mission accomplished.
The intensity of the vibrations is...
Dear old Scott. My machine's caressing you with rumbles. Sweet talking you.
Thanks to you, the city won't ever have to face another attack like the last. All those people wounded because of those broken shutters. Just thinking about it.
It's probably the rover. Gotta get used to the vibrations. Most people fucking puke their ass out their first time.
No, I meant the thought of all the...
I really don't get it. This is war, right? Aurora shows up and blows up part of our city, and how do we retaliate?
You ever do anything but bitch? Successful mission. Tripping a rover? Hell, if I was you, I'd be grinning ear to ear. Why don't you do that? Bitch less, smile more.
Zachariah? That was really interesting and very entertaining. I was happy to come with you, even if your excursions are not really... Anyway, I have patients to see. I have to go.
Thank you, Scott. And thank you for your help. I'll see you later.
Bye, Amelia, and take care of yourself.
Bye. Mancer? I've got, something to ask you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I don't know if you know, but my dad died.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want your pity, okay? It's not about that. What I mean is, I've never managed to find out what kind of mission he was on and where he had gone. I know he was close to Scott. He was probably even his best friend. That old crazy man doesn't want to tell me anything. He says he wants to protect me. Look, I'll just cut to the point. I was wondering if you'd maybe look in his dispensary for me. See if you could find any of my father's notes, or letters, or...
I don't know, Amelia. Scott's like a father to me. And besides, you know he's almost always there. How would I even do it?
I'm not asking you to break in or steal nothing. Just keep him busy. And while you are there, you know, just flip through files. I'm sure he kept letters between him and my dad. He's not one to throw anything away.
All right. I'll try to make him leave, but if I don't find anything...
Yeah, I won't blame you. But I know that you're going to find something.
Hello, Scott. My captain told me that she
Is it related to you?
No. Not that I know.
Oh, well, should I take my pouch then? It's an important question. I should still take it, though.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello. I found some of your father's letters.
I knew it. Tell me.
Most of the correspondence was friendly. They were very close. Some letters gloss over an expedition that they had done together. But what surprised me, the last letter I found is a bit bizarre.
What did he mean?
Your dad begged Scott to stop the madness, warning that his wife's divorce was only the beginning of what he would lose if he couldn't face the truth. That it was too late for his son. He seemed to think Scott was on the verge of self.
It's true that it's rather mysterious. Scott, a son.
No, he never told me about him. He obviously lost him.
We have to find out what this is all about. You have to ask his wife. Did my father really mean to interfere?
I'm sorry to... You Angela Seeker, Scott?
Ex-wife?
Nothing bad. He's...
A friend?
Just looking for some information on one of his friends.
Get out! Get out!
I'm not here to make you relive your pain. And I'm sorry if that's what it looks like, but I'm here for Mark's daughter. She sent me to try to figure out what happened.
The poor girl. Hard enough to lose things when you're old enough to understand. She was just a girl, and I loved our son. Scott did too. But he was never around. He was too lost in his research, lost in the dream of making the discovery of the century, of becoming a hero in abundance. Then, one day, our son started to show signs of mutation. When Scott noticed them, he lost it. He tried to hide him as he desperately dove back into his research to find a cure. With Scott gone all the time, I turned to Mark for a shoulder to cry on. Told him what was going on. So Mark tried to reason with Scott. But you could never reason with him. He always thought he knew more. Then our son was arrested, and Scott and Mark just took off on some crazy expedition. Left me alone to deal with it all. So I filed for divorce. I was alone anyway. Then they came back, with nothing to show for all the damn time they were gone. But that didn't stop Scott. No, he just dove deeper into his work. And when Mark disappeared, I was sure it was because of another one of Scott's crazy missions. So tell Amelia, it was Scott's incessant need to be right, to be a hero, that undoubtedly cost her father his life, and that's it. That's all I know.
Hell, I can feel for what the old man's been through. I've known some folks myself who went through the same thing. Terrible thing. Breaks couples up, you know. Stress of never being able to have kids again.
Why never again?
Because they sterilize families who've had them to make sure they don't have no more.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello. I talked to Scott's ex-wife.
So? What did she say?
It's an awful story. Her son. Anyway, their son was struck by mutation. They took him away from them, of course, but it made Scott go crazy, and he was convinced that he could find a remedy. He asked for your father's help, so they left together, and were gone for a long time. Their exploration apparently didn't lead to anything concrete for the boy, and Scott descended into madness. And then one day, Mark left. His ex thinks that it was to bring back something useful for his research, and he never came back.
Shit. So my father's disappearance is related to that poor kid? It's really awful what they must have gone through. That explains a lot about why he's so crazy, and also why he behaves as if we were his kids. Thank you, Zach. That doesn't answer all my questions, far from it, but I have a better grasp of what happened. My father disappeared by helping his best friend, who was going through a rough patch and wanted to heal his child. It's a sad but beautiful story, isn't it? I'm gonna think about all this. Thank you again.
You're not like other girls, are you?
Is that supposed to be a compliment, or...?
You just don't talk like the rest.
I drive a Rover. I don't sit around sipping brightly colored drinks with brainiacs talking about the philosophies of life. You don't like the way I talk? Take any one of them uppity shits and put them in a Rover, driving through—
Easy, killer. I'm not judging you.
You were a fucking rogue before, so unless the army made you soft and...
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy.
Zachariah,
I've returned, Great Master.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to understand it. Most, but not me. I will begin deciphering immediately. We will know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds. Sean was certainly right in his appraisal of you. Your worth has already proven to be infinitely valuable. A word of warning, Zachariah. Words spreading about your missions. Things you've been able to accomplish, filled with troubling details that imply you have a mole in your midst. If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master. We will, in no uncertain terms, be lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it. Sooner rather than later.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you. Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Gotta find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
Lieutenant?
I want to know my men better. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help them out and buy my own drinks, so... What's there to complain about?
What do you think about Jeffrey Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way anyway.
You already back, Lieutenant?
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the...
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lieutenant. Find Ryan and get your pay. It was well earned. Colonel llNeonblackll came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain. Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it for.
Just want to get to know you better, Captain.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but...
You from Ophir?
Born and raised. Father was an officer.
Very familiar, Captain. Except my parents weren't.
Which makes your rise even more noble, Lieutenant.
How was your rise to Captain earned?
Over time. But by no special action by me. Graduated as a corporal, and thanks to the no heroic feats to dazzle you with in stories. Just a lot.
What do you think of us?
Honestly, Lieutenant? I'm not quite sure yet. You Technomancers are new to me. That said, I've been quite impressed. I thought it was the definition of insanity to send you and so few of your men on some of those missions. Missions I would have anticipated needing 10 times the manpower for. So even though it's taking some time getting used to...
Can I ask about your relationship with ASC?
Tread carefully, Lieutenant. One might start to wonder but here's my answer. We're all forced to work with them, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Too much power too quickly leads to arrogance. Brash and too quick to act. And quite frankly, as they've risen in power, they're a great source of intel, however they get it. I sleep better at night not knowing the means. I trust you won't repeat anything I've said, Lieutenant. I'd hate for both of us to find ourselves...
My lips are sealed, Captain, and I appreciate...
Lieutenant, sorry to bug... Look, Lieutenant, maybe it's just because I'm not used to life in the city.
Cut to the point, soldier.
I think we're being tailed, sir. I think someone...
All right. Any ideas?
Hell yeah. I ain't no hunter for nothing, sir. I'd say we could leave from, say, the barracks or something and head towards the exchange. But, you know, act casual like it's just another day. We just treat it like we're out for a walk. Then, once we know we're being followed, we lead him to a trap down a dead-end road. And pow! You've got him. Or her. Whoever it is.
That's one way to go. All right. Why not? Let's try it. Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Just you and me.
Wow, that's... yeah.
So what's your life like when you're not...
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Greenhope, which is kind of too far to travel for my leave. And...
You have a good childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice growing up, running around in the fields. Father gave me a crossbow, and I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops. They were good times, Lieutenant. But everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Greenhope, too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier. Mostly, though, because there was a girl back home who loved men in uniform, so... Off I went to the big city to join up. And, you know, since I was a sharpshooter, they signed me up and sent me here. Still not used to it. All the buildings, all the folks, and all the concrete. But I'm happy, though.
Feels like a Greenhope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong. I can't open it without a code. Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Everything's clean in here. It's just like the captain's work. Nothing that implies she's working with the ASC. I can't open it without a code.
Hey, Lieutenant. So nice to take a break, right? I wonder if I should go out for a walk. Fresh air.
Lieutenant?
How old are you?
The fuck does it matter to you? Older than you?
I want to know about your childhood.
You really want to know about my childhood? Sure, yeah, why not? My dad was never around. Never expected to make more of myself than become a soldier. I fought a lot as a kid.
So when'd you join? This must be a pic of his parents. And his damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here. And the names of every single person we saw together. Must have been Dave keeping tabs on me the whole time. Never would have believed it. Guess if you could spot them, though, they wouldn't be so damn powerful.
Lieutenant?
I know you're a drinking man, so what do you say we go grab?
Looks like it's my lucky day. So why don't you cut the bull and tell me why we're really here?
Sure.
You've been spying on me, Dave, and reporting everything back to Victor. I don't like rats. That's not all right with me.
And what? You think I ever had a choice in the matter? Think I had the option to say no?
I don't care. All I know is they got all the intel they wanted on me from one of my own soldiers, and I don't know why. What's your angle, Dave? You bitter you got a Mancer as your lieutenant? I thought we were past all that. What'd they promise you? Promotion? Better pay?
Nothing but a promise they wouldn't hurt my parents. Is that a good enough reason? I don't like the ASC. Don't like what they're doing to Abundance. Don't like what they're doing to me. I don't like the deal they offered, and I don't like I didn't have a choice but to accept it. I ain't got no one but my folks since my sister died. Not that I expect you to shed a tear for me, but if I gotta choose between them and you, sorry, brother. You're on the losing end of that. If it helps, though, I don't think you're the full prick you were before we had this little chat. In fact, I might even have liked you in another time and place. But you're in deep shit now. And it's shit I don't want to get pulled into with you.
I don't want your blood on my hands, David. But I can't let you keep doing what you're doing. So I'm just gonna tell you to get the hell out of Ophir, and don't look back.
I don't... Sure. Yeah, sure. Bye, Lieutenant.
Ready to try your plan out?
Ha! Yeah!
Alright, just...
Yeah, just a stroll. We should probably go right now. We can head down this alley and over towards the archives. We'll go past security, and there's a chance he might get suspicious, but I think we'll be fine.
These beggars seem to be multiplying. Where could they be coming from?
Now, but we gained the tail.
I'd imagine the
Let's
slums.
just keep heading this way a bit further, I think, and I'll prove I was right. Sir. Yeah, there we go. He's following us. Just gotta keep him with us until we get to the dead-end street past the checkpoint. We'll corner him there.
Who the hell are you? Why are you following us?
You got nowhere to run. You're surrounded. Fuck. Take a look around. You may find something that'll help explain why he's tailing us.
The hell is this? Looks like a notebook. And I'm willing to bet it's llNeonblackll behind all this shit. Looks like the little rat reported me to the ASC.
What? Really? Why would another Mancer tell on you?
Yeah, well, let's just say Alan's not exactly a fan. But this time, little shit. Hello, Alan.
Zachariah Rogue. They haven't sent you to...
The little bird handed me some notes about a spy authored by a little rat.
I'm not sure I like your tone, Rogue. I have more important...
I should have known you wouldn't own up to your own lies. That would take...
A rogue will never live up to the reputation of a real Mancer, and it...
Stop this madness at once. Have your senses left you, Zachariah? Is this how I taught you?
I'm sorry, Master.
He started it. What did you want me to do?
As for you, Alan, your constant provocations will one day find you an early...
Try something like that again, Alan. Please, try it again when no one's around.
Zachariah, a pleasure.
I found the mole. David Ward was running...
In these times, spies are everywhere. They used to be like rats, but now bear more resemblance to cockroaches. Should you see one, you can be certain 100 more reside in the walls, each placed there while their arms were twisted by the ASC. So what happened with this Ward?
I couldn't find it in myself to kill him, so I released him and let him run, like a rat. I would assume he's still running, and we'll never see him in Ophir again.
The full blame cannot be cast on him. There are few who the ASC cannot bend to their will. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully this soldier is gone for good and does not find himself arrested before he should escape.